My most memorable part of the day was when I got to the event, when I reached the meet and greet, and I came out of the vehicle and I saw Colaz walking towards me. And then when he reached up to me, he extended his arms and gave me a hug. Oh my God. It was a starstruck moment for Joyful Julie. So yes, I am here today to give you a little insight of what the Colaz Smith meet and greet was about. In my own opinion, in my own words, everything that I saw while I was there, to share with you the experience of how it felt, and just about everything. I'll try to touch a little bit of everything as to how I was counting down the days, and the day finally came, and I went, and I had absolutely no regrets. So yes, Colaz Smith TV. Mr. Colaz Smith is somebody that I emulate. He inspires me, and he also is a very good motivator to me and my channel. So when I heard that Colaz came out and say that he is going to do a meet and greet all the way up there in Dover, St. Mary, I looked into myself and I said, Lord, you know how long? It's only one time in my life I have ever been to those places. I can't forget years ago I went to Reach Falls in Portland, and the drive, we didn't have all those beautiful highways, and the drive was like 6 hours or so. But because we stopped along the way, we were driving for like, before we got to Portland, we were on the road for around over 7 hours before we actually got to where we wanted to in Portland. So I was there worrying up myself and saying, why this journey? I'm so worried about the journey. But then I keep saying it to people and they say, no man, with the highways being built now, the journey is not going to be that long. You have to trust the process, man. And I say, I really wanted to go, so I was there looking into it, weighing out the how it might possibly turn out. And so one night I went into Colaz Smith, was it a premiere or a live? No, it was a live. And he acknowledged me and he said, Joyful Julie, make sure you're going to come, And I said to him, I commented and said, I'm sorry, I cannot come because it's my baking season and I will be busy. And he acknowledged that and also said that, okay, you're going to bake. And then I said, oh boy, I really, really want to go, but the time is going to be against me with my baking schedule and stuff like that. But at the same time, my heart was telling me that I really needed to be there. And then to seal the deal now, I was doing a live and I was talking about the Colaz Smith meet and greet. And then I saw Colaz came into my live. And oh my God, it's like I never dreamt that the day would come for Colaz to appear in one of my live stream. And my audience, my friends there, where everybody was like in a celebrating mood, saying that, wow, Colaz came into Joyful Julie's live stream. This is something to remember, And he was there a good while with us interacting. And I said, you know what? This seals the deal, This is like putting the icing on the cake. I have to make it to the Colaz Smith meet and greet in St. Mary, right at the border of Portland, no matter what it's going to cost, physically, financially, whatever way, I am going to make myself available. So yes, I couldn't wait for the 15th of December to come. I was counting down the days, and by the time the day came about, I was mentally prepared. I was prepared in every kind of way, So the night before, it felt like a grand market night, like Christmas Eve. I I barely got any sleep. Maybe I got about 3 hours of sleep, because I set my alarm to go off at 4 in the morning so that I can be out by 5 or a little past 5. And I was right on time. I left Westmoreland. I left Westmoreland little past 5 in the morning and sat out to the event. And while I was on the way, I noticed that Colaz was live, and I commented in the live that I am close by. I am in Ocherias, and he said, okay, Jules, that means you should be here like in a little over an hour or so. I don't know if it was really that time, but because by then I stopped checking the time, All I knew is that I was going to be there early, and I so wanted to be there, before the crowd came down so that I could mix and mingle a little with Colaz and the team and get to make some videos. And my friends, my joyful family, they were like anticipating a live. They kept telling me prior to the event that make sure you're going to go live at the event, Make sure you're going to go live because we want to feel like we are going to be there with you. And so I promised them wholeheartedly that, yes, I am going to go live, even for a little half an hour, because you know how it goes. I will be streaming with my phone, and I'm going to depend on my phone to also make some videos. Yes, I'm not a big YouTuber yet, and I have not invested yet in any, cameras and stuff like that. So I'm grateful that my phone, is helping me out in such a way. So yes, when I got there, I was hoping that I would kind of be the first one too, to say, coming all the way from Westmoreland, traveling 4.5 hours, and to be the first person there. But however, when I got there, Father and Son Lifestyle and Mackie Lifestyle or Mackie Adventures was already there. And it's because they were already in the parish from the day before. Why they first me? Believe me when I say that. Yes, so I got there, and right away I felt like a star, because I saw cameras on me. Yes, I saw cameras pointed at me, and I saw people walking towards me. Father and Son Lifestyle, then Mackie, and then when I looked, I saw Kianta coming towards me with a camera, and the Colaz coming towards me, and the Colaz came straight up to me, guys, and boy, like I said, it felt like a starstruck moment. Yes, it felt like a starstruck moment. The welcoming was so warm and friendly. So warm and friendly. It's like I didn't know what to expect. In a sense, I was expecting a very positive welcoming and outlook, but I wasn't 100% sure of how it would be. So yes, that was the best part of the day for me, when I saw Colaz walking towards me, and then he said, yeah man, she's coming all the way from Westmoreland, and I got there so early. Yes, so we greeted, of course, and I showed him my respect, and I said, all right, let me walk towards the building now where everyone else was. I didn't know where the kitchen was, but when I got to the doorway, I said, can I come? And I looked around and I saw that it was then and there all the cooking was taking place. When I looked, so many pots was on fire already, and I started to see familiar faces like Socks doing the fried chicken, Mamita, that's J-Bud's sister, and Ratty and Canton. Not everyone was on spot at the same time, not all the team members. T-Bag wasn't there as yet, and Papi wasn't there as yet. And can you believe that the whole day finished and I didn't see Murphy? And I hear that he was there. I also saw in people's video that he was there, but I didn't get to meet Murphy, but I met everyone else, and I even met J-Bud and Miss Lico, that they are a part of Colaz Smith, but they're not really one of the team members. I met so many people. And let me tell you something, guys. All differences was set aside, brushed aside that day. Everyone was so friendly and welcoming. People who recognized me was walking up to me. The team members who didn't recognize me or see me, I walked up to them because that was the plan that I went there with. That was my intention, to go introduce myself to everyone, and catch them in my video or in my live and stuff like that. And who some came to me first, and I went to some of them first. So, like I say, Murphy was the only team member that I did not meet. He was there, but I didn't get the opportunity to meet him because he was like outside where J-Bud had his little tent and selling his gizzards and coconut water. And I was so upset at the end of the day when I found it out that J-Bud had coconut water selling. And that was one of the main reasons why I went there, to get some nice coconut water to drink. I didn't know because I got some gizzards to buy, but it was Maki that I asked to go buy the gizzards for me because not only was the sun hotter, but I had to be resting my feet because they were starting to get swollen from traveling so far, going there early, and was walking up and down. So I had to be taking it easy, because I had to be, I know going back home was going to be a big challenge for me with my feet, so I humbled myself as much as I could, but those swollen feet didn't slow me down a lot, because I went there for one purpose and one purpose only, was to unite with everyone and try to meet as much YouTubers and subscribers to my channel or supporters as much as I could. So, like I say, everyone was so friendly. I did not come across anyone for that day who was not friendly and nice, I can truly say that everyone that I met was a nice person. If you go back and watch my videos, you will see, clips of everyone that I showed on my camera, like Colaz' two sisters, Natalie and Tashana, who is even from the same parish like I am, and they didn't know me, but I knew of them before and I introduced myself to them. Colaz' wife and his children, beautiful family he has. Climber. If I am to start calling names now, the amount of people that I met, new content creators, long-time subscribers to my channel who are also content creators. I met Miss Lico, and I tell you, I'm still feeling upset because Miss Lico came there with 2 pudding. I didn't know that she came and was like closer to the side of the road, and the only 2 pudding she came with. I wasn't interested in the peanut drops or the coconut drops, but the puddings I wanted to taste, because after going back and watch her video, I realized that she made potato pudding and cassava pudding. Oh my God. Yes, and so I didn't get to taste Miss Lickle's pudding, and I remember saying it to her while she was sharing the food in the kitchen that, Miss Lickle, me vex with you, because you come with the pudding and I don't taste it. The poor Miss Lickle don't even know what to say because, how much can poor Miss Lickle do? It takes a lot to prepare the ingredients, even though she have the help of Kunte. It takes a lot out of her to prepare the ingredients and to, stand on her feet and make the products again and stuff like that. So I understand. I really understand. Dream Island TV was the one who let me know that Miss Lico came. I met the Camerons. I met Ivan and Whitney, the whole Cameron family. I tell you the amount of names. And those were some people that I really wanted to meet because the Camerons and Ivan and Whitney and all those people, they feel like they're a real YouTube family, and they're always extending an invitation to me to come to Old Harbor where they are so that we can do some cooking and stuff like that. But let me tell you something, guys. You are next on my list. I am coming to Old Harbor to be with the Camerons and Yvonne and Whitney's Kitchen and Dream Island Boss. That one is also gonna be an epic one. The invitation is always there for me, and I am gonna take advantage of it. So on the same day, I subscribed to some new content creators. Minister Slingshot. Oh boy, let me tell you something. Thank God that you found such a wonderful lady in your life. Yes, your wife is your better half. She was the one that came up and introduced herself to me, and introduced me to you, her husband, And I subscribe to quite a few people on the day. And then as I go along and I see people vlogging and so on YouTube, the ones that I wasn't subscribed to on that day, I try to reach out to everyone and subscribe to everyone. Mona, the young lady that was selling at the bar, she's such a nice, warm, and friendly person. Anne-Marie, lifestyle. Anne-Marie, I cannot find you on YouTube if you're gonna see this video. Anne-Marie, lifestyle. I search and I don't know what Anne-Marie to type in. I don't know what more to do, but she's such a nice, friendly lady that came in from St. Kitts and Nevis, and she was helping out in the kitchen and so. The Course by Rose, so many nice people, subscribers that are people that are not content creators came up and said, Joyful Julie, I know you. I watch you. I am subscribed to you. I like the way you talk. It was just such a lovely feeling. If I didn't know that I was a public figure any other time, there on that day I knew that I am indeed a public figure. Yes, I am a YouTuber. And people watches me worldwide. Yes, when I am going live or on even in my comment section, some names that I can see come in and the countries that they say they are from, I'm like, wow. Yeah, man, I am happy that I went to the event. I cannot be any more happy, Colaz is like you are a superhero. You're on your feet all day, moving up and down. Let me tell you something. Climber, your son, is God placed him in your life for a reason. Climber is so obedient and so helpful to Colaz. I watched a few times Colaz could call him and say, go do so and so, and he didn't hesitate. He didn't pause, And the children, they're all over him. He was lifting them up at some point and stuff like that. I tell you, man, a lovely family, very admirable family. Very admirable. And yes, his wife is so very friendly. Sham is such a wonderful, nice lady as well. Yeah, she talks nice to everyone, I don't see, like I say, there's no one there that I can speak down on. That was at the event. However, I did not get to talk individually to everyone, It was impossible, the amount of people that was there. The amount of vehicles. If you watch my vlog, you will see my premiere that I did. It's now up as a video. And respect tall colors. I can't stop saying that, You also appeared in my premiere. You know how to show appreciation for your supporters, the people that make special effort to support you, and you also show your respect, and that's another plus for me. So one person I really wanted to meet, I wanted to meet Renee, one Jimmy Smith wife, and I didn't get to meet Renee. And it was when I was watching some vlogs, I noticed that she was also there selling cakes and some pepper sauces and stuff like that. I couldn't cover all the grounds. After a while, I got tired, and I mostly stayed inside out of the sun. For those who know me, knows by now that I don't do well with heat, and I was wearing a black t-shirt. So it's not like I didn't want to meet everyone or more people, but it was kind of highly impossible for me. And then I had to leave at a reasonable time. I left around 4:30 going up to 5 to take on back the journey to reach back to Westmoreland before it was too late at night. So yes, I ended my vlog while Colaz and people that was giving motivational talks and so was under the tent. And unfortunately I had to end the vlog there, so I didn't get to stay until the after party when they were dancing and things like that. Oh, how can I forget to talk about the food? I cannot forget to talk about the food. I got there early and the first thing I tasted was the soup. Queen Sheba, Cameron's wife, came up to me and said, "You taste the soup yet?" And I said, "No." And she said, "You need to taste it, man." I bought it, but I didn't taste it yet. And when I tasted the soup, it was chicken foot and neck and cow foot, and the soup was delicious. Don't know who is responsible for the soup, but whoever hands on heart together, more than one people cook it, put on everything in the soup. It was mad delicious. I couldn't wait to try everything. The fried chicken, the socks fried chicken that I always watch on television. People coming from all over the world to enjoy the socks fried chicken. And I soon talk about the other one that everybody wants to hear about. And I really, really wanted, what I really went there for was the Colaz with coconut dumpling. I'm not gonna lie, yo. That's what I wholeheartedly went there for when it comes to the food and the fried chicken. But the dumpling was the last ready, so I was hungry, so I had to take rice and peas. And when I watched them put in the coconut milk, the natural blended coconut milk in the rice and peas, I said, yes, this rice and peas has to be delicious. So I wasn't afraid to buy the rice and peas, so I bought a rice and peas with fried chicken and pork, because I tell myself that I'm here to support the kitchen, support the cause in every way, and I want to buy some of everything. And I bought the fried chicken and the pork and the rice and peas first, and I totally enjoyed it. And the soup. And then I say, all right, when I make the dumpling ready, me not get any in there. So much time I come and ask about it. Yeah, Ratty was taking orders, T-Bag was collecting money, Miss Little was serving, and Socks was serving. Yeah, man. Everything was just so organized. Everybody was so helpful. Everybody played a role. Mona was at the bar selling the drinks and so. And when the coconut dumpling was ready, it's a good thing when I saw a long line at the kitchen door, I went to investigate. Everybody was there. A lot of people was there waiting on the dumpling. So I went and I said, I am ready to purchase my coconut dumpling. And this time, I want to try it with the curry goat and the beef, because I already tried the chicken and the pork. And I say, I'm not going to eat it now. I'm taking it on the road if I get hungry on the road. Or if I don't eat on the road, I will eat it when I get home. And so be it. I did not eat the coconut dumpling until I get home for my dinner. I didn't even bother go to the kitchen to say what my children had prepared for dinner. I just wanted to eat the dumpling before the following day. Wasn't gonna put it in the fridge. I enjoyed the coconut dumpling when I got home. Yes, man. So I am sitting here and I say, what? Today is what, 3 days after the event, and I haven't sat and talk about the event as yet. I have to do it, I have to do it today. So yes, I'm here reminiscing, and so every time I remember, each time I remember the day, it just puts smiles on my face, just put a lot of smile on my face. I am happy that I met the people that I met. I am happy that the people that met me got to meet me, and the same person that I am here on the internet is the same person I was there, full of joy and laughter, and yes. So I just want to say, Colaz, I love the initiative, and I am not the only one saying it. Everyone, or a lot of people, is saying that you should try to make it an annual event, and yes, I support that one as well, 100%. I know I would travel back again, God's will. Yeah, even if it's the same parish, it would be nice to take it somewhere else to another parish. But if it's the same place, then I would try and make it back. Yes. So I just want to close off my video here and say a big thanks to you for hosting and giving me the opportunity to come there and meet the lovely people that I met. I know there's a lot of things that I'm gonna leave out, but too much to talk about in one video. So I want to say thanks to everyone that watched me or that met me there and subscribed to my channel. Yeah, man. Thank you so much for the support, and looking forward to see lots and lots of contents from the new content creators. Peace out, all my new friends. Thank you.